Nice to meet you, Mr. President. Welcome to President's office. Thank you. Congratulations on the election. Thank you.
Yes, this is a protocol practice.
Thank you.
유교 비서관입니다.
Thank you very much.
또 캐나다에서입니다.
Yeah, this one is ours. This is Kenya.
네, 악수 한번 해주십시오.
Thank you.
잠시만요.
아, 1964년 수교 이래 자유민주주의를 기치로
logistics in the region as well as
자, 정말로 성대하게 맞아주시고 보고 있다라는 것을 통해서도 잘 알 수 있다고 생각을 합니다. 저희 양국은
감사합니다. 그리고 우리 루토 대통령님 일행 모두 환영합니다. 케냐도 가뭄으로 큰 피해를 겪고 있는데 피해를 조금이라도 줄일 수 있도록 협력하겠습니다.
Mr. President, congratulations on your inauguration and thank you for visiting Korea as your first destination in Asia. I warmly welcome you and all of your delegation to Korea. And I heard that Kenya is currently suffering a severe drought. The Korean government will look at ways to help the people of Kenya in order to mitigate the damage as much as possible.
I wish to convey my deepest gratitude and very sincere appreciation for the warm reception that you have accorded to me on my arrival and the tremendous hospitality that has been extended to us. We do not take for granted your true friendship and brotherly consideration, and I therefore take this opportunity to register our gratitude. I acknowledge with deep appreciation South Korea's demonstrated alignment with Kenya's national development priorities, and in particular, I applaud your country for the continued support of our efforts in various sectors, including ICT, water, agriculture, and education. Let me applaud our friendship between South Korea and Kenya. These historical ties are founded on common values and principles, including multilateralism, and have subsisted since the dawn of Kenya's independence in 1964. The uninterrupted maintenance of resident embassies in our two capitals testifies to the significance of these relations for both countries. And in pursuit of our shared commitments, both our countries have continued to nurture and expand the ties with the aim of contributing to the realization of mutual socio-economic development.
대통령님, 저는 한국과 케냐 간의 친선에 대해서 평가하고 싶습니다. 저희 양국은 역사적인 유대 관계.
Africa is the present and future horizon of opportunity and limitless advantage. By 2050, a quarter of the world's population will be living in the African continent. The African continent is home to the largest reserves of natural resources, renewable energy, and a home to the youngest population in the world, and the place where you have the highest return on investment. All that put together, ladies and gentlemen, makes the African continent the next frontier for development, for business, and for investment. It is an honor this evening to join you at this auspicious occasion marking Korea-Africa relations. The wheels of history are a fair measure of the journey of humankind. Struggles of one generation speaks well of the aspirations of the next. And the success of the past inspires the dreams of tomorrow. Here in Korea, we continue to witness timeless efforts of successes and success inspiring bigger dreams. Today, we celebrate the history of the Republic of Korea, its development and willingness to share its benefits with Africa. What this country has achieved in the last 5 decades is what we in Africa and in the global South are seeking to do in our own way and by our own means. The history of Korea's development trajectory has fundamental lessons for Africa's quest to occupy its space in the global economy. Africa appreciates the contribution of the Republic of Korea and the continued commitment of support to Africa's future. I dare say that the holding of Korea-Africa Summit in 2024 has been long in coming, and we look forward to solidifying and consolidating the relationship between this great country and our continent. History tells us that Korea has always shown that it seeks to understand Africa's challenges, appreciate the opportunities that exist, and contribute to the success of our continent. For decades, the Republic of Korea has remained a strong partner to Africa in our quest for sustainable development. Korea is not only supporting individual countries in Africa to advance their development, but is also one of the most active and generous partners through the Africa Development Bank under the Korea-Africa Economic Cooperation since 2006. The framework has further been strengthened by the Korea-Africa Energy Investment Framework, signed in May 2021, which opens new avenues for cooperation in renewable energy solutions in Africa. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to underscore some of what I see as Africa's future. Africa is a continent of unlimited opportunity. The strides of continent's development trajectory portend the world of tomorrow where the digital economy will drive transformational economic growth. The path to a more prosperous Africa also demands that Africa does more with itself. We need to trade amongst ourselves more, as intra-Africa trade remains a mere 18%, the lowest compared to other regional blocs. This is going to change as the Africa Continental Free Trade Area takes effect, and indeed the ACFTA is no longer a dream, it is happening. Kenya is honored to be one of the pilot countries for the implementation of the intra-Africa trade under the new free trade area. Indeed, the dispatch of the first batches of Kenya exports under the AFCTA on October 10th this year was one of my earliest assignments upon my inauguration as the 5th President of Kenya. The ACFTA business has started ushering the first steps in the long journey to a stronger trading continent, which comes with so much potential for our international partners like this great country of Korea. As per the world's estimate, by 2030, Africa will have a population of 1.7 billion. And with the envisaged benefits of Africa Continental Free Trade Area, of free and open markets, the continent would avail unmatched prospects in terms of trade and investment and digitization of services. The Republic of Korea, ladies and gentlemen, has more to expect by taking the vantage position of growing trade and investment ties with Africa. I am glad to be here to witness Korea reaffirm commitment to growing relations with Africa, not only to support Africa's development aspirations, but to nurture the economic benefits of engaging Africa's estimated $3 trillion GDP market, as FCTA has the potential to increase intra-Africa trade to 50%, therefore creating opportunities for investments across many sectors of strategic interest to Korea. Africa needs to fire up its light manufacturing sector with the agro-based industries and integrate the comparative advantage into a transformative economic model, and which will lift national economies and raise the welfare of many from the bottom up. From its vast arable land in Africa, which is estimated at almost 40% of the continent's landmass, spurring agricultural sector through full use of its capacity has the potential to feed the human race and yield technological breakthrough to place Africa in the driving seat of global productivity. Value addition to agri-exports would bring more of the much-needed foreign exchange and help bridge Africa's huge trade deficit gap with the rest of the world. I conclude with a call to attention that change is happening in Africa. This change comes with so much opportunities for the rest of the world. And this evening is the beginning of a journey. Hopefully by 2024, when we hold the conference Korea Africa, we will be witnessing the making of history as Korea takes its rightful place in the community of nations in partnership with the continent of Africa. I thank you.
지금부터 장관과 은주구나 은둥우 케냐공화국
Development Cooperation Fund for the years 2022 through 2026. Secretary of National Treasury and Economic Planning and Mr. Chu Kyung-ho, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance are signing the framework arrangement.
한국은 아프리카의 성장을 지지하며 그 과정에서 진정한 동반자가 되기를 희망합니다. 다시 한번 오늘 행사에 참석해 주신 귀빈, 우리나라의 IT 기술력과 교육 역량을 토대로 미래 4차 산업혁명을 주도할 인재를 양성하는 교육 프로그램도 제공해 나갈 것입니다.
we will be witnessing the making of history as Korea takes its rightful place in the community of nations in partnership with the continent of Africa. I thank you.
더욱더 의미가 깊습니다.
국가들과 상생하는 방안을 강구하겠습니다. 한국의
Conducting this meaningful dinner hosted by Your Excellency to honor the African continent will make some room, or if I may say,
쓰고 계신 여러분을 모시고 아프리카의 밤 행사를 지원해 주었습니다. 한국과 아프리카의 관계를 돕겠습니다. 이를 한국의 기술과 경험을 공유하는 교육 역량을 토대로 미래 4차 산업혁명을 주도할 인재를 양성.
All the more meaningful. Thank you very much. 자, 그럼 지금부터 한국
봉사 활동을 하다 젊은 나이에 이분들의 유지를 받도록 아프리카 보건, 아프리카 투자와 진출을 돕겠습니다. 아프리카는 인류가 되기를 희망합니다. 다시 한번 오늘 행사에 참석해 주시기
illustrated Rwand's marvelous vision for the future of Kenya. 울령군 사무엘 루토 케냐
Of Korea and Kenya, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf, I appreciate the extensive reception and hospitality yesterday, Mr. President. I was also received by a host of what's been said. The African continent in the African continent. The African continent is home to the largest in the world and for investment. It is an honor basically. The success of the past inspires fundamental lessons for Africa's quest to occupy its space.
고맙습니다. 멋진 건배사로 오늘 이 자리를 빛내주신 대사님께 감사드리겠습니다.
Bro, nataka kuexpand biashara yangu lakini manze hizi app zote za loan manze zinanikata.
Pole ndugu yangu, lakini nikuulize, umewahi tumia hii app ya POS inaitwa Vib?
Vib?
Vib. Sasa Vib ni app yenye inakusaidia kumanage busy yako. Unaona sasa? Sasa ukiona hii app ukipiga transactions zako zote through Vib, unaweza pata kitu inaitwa credit score. Unaona? So kwa hii credit score, depending on how you score, unaweza borrow loan from Vib. Unaona? So in the next like 3 months ukitumia Vib tu vizuri saa hii, unaweza borrow a handsome amount. Alafu uweke kwa busy yako na uexpand busy yako.
Acha hata ni download tu saa hii.
Download saa hii.
Shukran manze.